The diamond on your finger was almost definitely cut in Surat. But here's the shocker. One Swiss retailer made 30,000 crores selling it, while the entire Surat city made just 4,400 crores. By the end of the video, you'll uncover the hidden reason Surat's profits are so low and a 5-step solution on how Surat could go from making just 4,000 plus crores to more than 50,000 plus crores in profit annually. You know that split second when the flight hits sudden turbulence and you grip the seat tighter? That's the same anxiety that haunts India's diamond industry. Surat may be India's diamond capital, but here's the chilling truth. Every gem depends on a handful of foreign mines. One sanction, one trade war, and the city that polishes the world's diamond is left helpless, with no control over supply. We've always blamed the lack of mines for Surat's weakness. But here's the catch. Most mines across the world actually lose money, because more than 90% of the profits don't sit in supply, they sit in demand. And failing to capture demand is exactly why Surat polishes 90% of the diamonds but takes home barely 1% of the profit. Let's see how demand quietly controls the entire game while supply stays less profitable. Let's break it down. Imagine doing everything right, topping your class, yet your job still depending on a certificate of birth. That same frustration is what every diamond trader feels. Surat cuts 90% of the world's diamonds, yet foreigners give the certificate of quality approval. The result? Revenue flow overseas, our pricing power is weakened, and our talent is reduced to cheap labor. When India could certify quality earlier and better than Western firms. And not having strong certification already drains us more than we admit. These foreign labs make more profit than most of Surat combined. But here's the twist. That's barely 10% of the real loss. The other 90%, that's where India's diamond industry truly breathes. And we'll uncover it next. Imagine spending weeks preparing for a big presentation, nailing every slide. But in the end, the credit goes to the one who spoke the final line. That's exactly what happens to India's diamond industry. India cuts, polishes, and sets most of the world's diamonds. But the profit shines somewhere else. Foreign companies control the design, branding, and retail. So while we toil for pennies, they add their labels and capture margins of over 100%. The saddest part, the brilliance we create never carries India's name. So now, before I give you the final solution for how one Indian diamond company can capture the profits, let me quickly ask you to subscribe, because most of you watching haven't. Alright, here's the answer you've been waiting for. What should India do so we don't settle for just 1% of diamond profits, but claim our rightful share? Step 1. Build our own Tiffany style store. But instead of copying Western art, make it a temple for Indian history and design. Step 2. Showcase only collections that reflect India's diversity. Rajasthan's motifs, Kutch embroidery, South Indian temple jewelry. Step 3. Ensure every stone comes from a stamp from an Indian certification lab, not a foreign one. Step 4. Pour our branding not into selling diamonds, but into selling a story of India. A story of craft, culture, and heritage. Step 5. And finally, every consumer who walks in shouldn't just see diamonds. They should walk into a mini India, where every sparkle carries a name. And India already has done this in other sectors. From Barampur whiskey to Royal Enfield bikes, all it took was a world-class product, an Indian story that made us proud, and above all, intent. This is no noise, where we understand and build for the tomorrow of India.